Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a Q&A from the questions that you asked me in my previous video. If you want to go and check out that video, I'll leave it in the description below. And without further ado, let's just get into some of the questions that you guys have asked me. So the first question is from Merhad Talking, and he says, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Personally, in 5 years, I'd probably just be finishing university at 21 years old. In 10 years, I'm not too sure, maybe doing a job or something in photography, videography, something like that I'd enjoy to do. So yeah, that's where I'd probably see myself in 5 to 10 years or so like that. So the next question is from Jared Bryan, and he says, how come you never post anymore? I love the content and would love to see more. So I went through this kind of phase recently, I think it was about 3 months ago, where I didn't post for about 3 months. And I'm not sure what it was, I personally wasn't motivated to do videos. I didn't really go out much because it was raining and stuff like that. We never went to any parks indoor. So that's obviously why you didn't see many uploads from me in terms of skating or just anything in general. Back now, I'm motivated, I've got some good videos planned, and I hope you guys enjoy some of the things that are going to come up previously on my channel. The next question is from Doobadoodar, and it says, why is Liv Geary so beautiful and how do you get so popular in school? I do believe this is Johnny Caro. First, I must congratulate you on such a brilliant name on YouTube. I'm so happy for you to go around with that name and comment on everyone's videos. I bet they're so hyped. To answer your first question, no. And how do you get so popular in school? Well, Johnny, you being the man that you are, you would know. I don't need to teach you anything, you're already there, like. So, Sam Barnard asks, what is Willy Man's favourite hobby? Now, so if you ever had a Wii, the console from Nintendo, you could make characters on there, and we made like, I think me and my friends ages ago made like this character. We had like his nose and we put it on his forehead, so it, you know, it was like that. I'll try and get a picture of it here if you can see that. Yeah, so I mean, other than hanging out with you, Sam, I think his favourite hobby is probably board games. I think board games is quite a good hobby for Willy Man, if I'm honest. But the next question comes from Lisa Carmella, and she says, Apple or Android? I've had a few Apple phones and iPods and stuff like that, and I've had one Samsung, which is obviously Android, so I definitely prefer Apple over Android. That's just me personally there. The next question is from Josh Blackburn. Similar to the first one, it says, what job would you like to do in the future? Personally, I'd like to do something in photography or videography, or something to potentially do with geology as well, as I find that quite interesting. So yeah, thanks for your question, Josh Blackburn. Don't you just love it when your phone freezes? So the next question is from Scribe Robot, and he says, how do you attain such a hairstyle, dude? Personally, I have a shower every morning. I put hair gel in my hair and I blow dry it. The hair gel I use is Superdrug's own make. You may or may not know what Superdrug is, but it's just a cheap hair gel. So if you want to have a hairstyle like me, which I don't actually have hair gel in right now, you can go ham and get some pickups from Superdrug, like. Shout out to Superdrug there as well. Next question is from Mr. Lucas Rigby, and he asks, what equipment do you use for your videos? I've done a whole video on what I actually use to film all my videos and also edit them. I use a Canon 500D with various amount of lenses, one of which is a fisheye lens, and the lens that I'm using now, which I think is a 18 to 55mm lens, or maybe even the 55 to 100mm lens. So I think that's a really good setup in terms of camera. It doesn't have a flip-up screen, which is unfortunate, but it still works for what I want it to. I use a Nikon tripod. I use my laptop to edit with Sony Vegas. Yeah, I have a light as well to film stuff in the dark when I'm out skating. And yeah, apart from that, like, you can go in, I'll link the video on screen now, and you can go and click that and open a new tab and watch that if you want to. I've got a question here from John Keogh, and it says, any football skills videos coming soon? Second channel, wink. So in terms of any football skill videos coming soon, probably not. It's just a real passion of mine to whip out a skill move or two in my kitchen every now and then. You know, in terms of videos, I mean, you can have this. This is for you, John Keogh. Fuck. This is for you, John Keogh. What am I doing with my life? I need to remember to edit that in. Thanks for your question, John. Question comes in from Tony McCambridge, and he says, can I have your old cruiser? In terms of being old, it is old because I set it up a while ago, but I still use it. Back here it is right now. If you want to go and see the setup for this video, it's going to be in the description and in the outro, so check that out. In terms of your question, mate, I'm sorry, I still use the cruiser, and it's a great experience, it's great fun. So if you want to get a cruiser yourself, go ham. But unfortunately, I use mine at the moment, pal. The next question is from Tommy Andrews 69, and he says, "What's your favourite trick, and how's your sister?" Always has to be about my sister. Liv, how are you? She's not in. That was really tragic. My favourite trick probably is fakey flip, or just fakey flip, yeah. So the next question is from Cheese Pie with Chips, and he says, what is your full credit card number, expiration date and security code? Lol. I'm not going to give you that because it's my credit card and I barely ever use my credit card. And he just said, just kidding, man. I don't have a real question, but keep up good shit. Have a nice. So the next question comes in from Pete Wrigley, and he says, do you cuff your pants like a hipster? Recently I've got some new pants that are really too long, so in terms of cuffing like a hipster, yes I do. So we got a question here from Bad British Gators, who's commenting on literally everyone's comment with FIFA 12, so I love that. Love that banter from you, absolutely perfect. And your question is, when are you setting up your new deck? I will show you my new deck, but not now. I will be setting it up very soon because this 775 that I got is insanely annoying and too slim. So I will be doing that setup video soon. So right, we've got another question here from Louis Kemp. It's actually, his YouTube name is Showering, and it says, how many of Sam's part clips so far involve a foot plant? And me and Sam have actually discussed this, and all of the clips bar 3 of them are foot plants or include some sort of variation of a foot plant. And I'm not sure how many clips he's got altogether, probably about 20, 25 to something like that. So for 3 of them to only have something not included in a foot plant, it's a bit debatable. So the next question comes in from Tom Carter Skate, and he says, why are Liverpool so bad? To that I have to say, empty ad. Michael Penny says, are you a legend? I'd like to think of myself as a legend personally, but I don't think I'm at that legendary status just yet. Michael, you're very close to it. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll get there eventually. Next question comes in from Tizano Lopez, and their question is, best trick you've ever landed? And personally, my best trick I've ever landed is a tray flip. Thanks for your question. So the penultimate question comes in from Nick Hood, and he says, can you do a video of you riding your cruiser? I would do a video of me riding my cruiser, but it's literally just me cruising around. I mean, I could do like a proper cinematic video of that, but it would potentially tend to get a bit boring. But maybe in the next day in the life I'll include a little section of just me riding my cruiser, because I do tend to do that quite a lot throughout the day. The last question, the question to end all questions, comes from Nat Bell, and it says, do you like your school bag? I don't know what there's not to like. Like, comment down below what you think of my school bag. Personally think it's really cool. Boom. So guys, thank you for watching this Q&A. It may have been shorter than previous ones, but that's because I didn't want it to be too long and boring. If you haven't seen any of my recent videos, make sure to subscribe to keep up with them. Like the video, comment on the video, click any links in my outro if you want to go and watch another video. And also, one more thing before I go, you can comment on this video as well if you want me to watch any videos for the reacting to old videos video that I will do shortly. There was a lot of videos in that one sentence that I just said, so you can go back onto my channel and list any video in the comments below that you want me to react to that could potentially be funny. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. So until next time, I'll see you later. Keep shredding. Have a nice.